Oh, it is so freaking hot. This is a Slurpee. Or what's left of it. Well, no rant today. I thought we'd take a little break. Those 6 previous episodes really just wiped me out. And it's just too freaking hot. Yeah, I get worked up and overheated enough doing the rants. I don't need to add to it with the heat of the day. So, gonna take a break from the rants for a few days. I've still got a bunch of topics I want to hit on. We've covered the big ones, but I want to, there's some other topics I want to touch on as well. So we'll get back into that in a little bit. In the meantime, while I've been doing the rants, I've been kind of falling behind on my DVD updates. So I wanted to try to get those up to date, and so let's just chillax, relax, sit back, take a chill pill, man. Have a melted Slurpee, pull up a cushion, relax. Now let's talk about some new DVDs I got today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Well, just today, in the mail, I received a package. That's right. It's been a while since we've done a package opening video, isn't it? Well, I guess not that long. The last one was was the one I got from Bookhouse Boy 77, and then there was a couple from my eBay dealer as well. And it says it sounds like I'm talking about my crack dealer when I talk about my eBay dealer. In case you're wondering where I get all these great deals from on eBay, it's a company called Buy Right Media. Nowadays they do all their business on eBay, but a few years ago they actually had a website and a drop shipping program for other eBay sellers and whatnot. And they're basically a wholesaler. So I used to use them probably 5 years ago when I was trying my hand at doing eBay DVD sales and such. So I used them as my drop shipper. Basically means I place the orders, like I take the orders from the customer and process the payments, but they actually handle all the merchandise, so they do all the shipping and stuff out of their warehouse. So it's really cool. So basically allowed me to run a web store online without having to actually stock any merchandise. So in my eBay store I would just list the titles that I felt like hawking. So the only catch was you had to keep track of their inventory to make sure you weren't offering stuff that was no longer in stock. So it can be a bit of a pain when you're managing, several thousand listings. You have to go through them all the time. Anyway, they've since stopped doing that. They don't do it anymore. Oh, I should mention also, I would get incredible discounts because I was a drop shipper. I mean, their prices were already pretty low, but because I was a drop shipper, I got an additional discount on top of that, and could buy stuff cheap just for myself if I wanted to, which I did on many occasions. In fact, you may remember the Tomorrow People sets. The first 2 Tomorrow People volumes I actually got from them for like a fraction of what they originally retailed for. So anyway, since switching over to eBay, I rediscovered them. I kind of wondered where the website had disappeared, but then I found them again on eBay when I was looking for some of the BCI Filmation stuff. Now essentially they've always acted as a clearinghouse for out-of-print or discontinued titles. So I was absolutely overjoyed when I saw that they had got a bunch of the Filmation titles. So I grabbed as many as I could afford at the time. Unfortunately I waited a little too long and I missed out on He-Man Season 2. For the original series. Yeah, remember how I was saying I was afraid that it wasn't going to be too long before a lot of these BCI titles were gone and starting to fetch collector's prices? Yeah, I really didn't think He-Man would be one of the first to become rare, because I figured that of all of them probably had the highest print run and was probably the most widely distributed, but shows what I know. I guess maybe Season 2 didn't have as high a print run as Season 1 because it's not as popular as Season 1, I don't know. But whatever the case may be, it's rare now and fetching collector's prices. Same goes for Brave Star Volume 2. So Yeah. So anyway, the good news is, between all the orders that I placed with Buy Right, including this one, and a couple more that I've got coming, plus all the ones I placed over the past while, I actually have almost the entire BCI cartoon collection, minus the 2 volumes of He-Man Season 2 and Brave Star Volume 2. Aside from those 3, I got the whole thing. Well, either here or coming soon. So, without any further ado, it looks like my previous order, they actually split into 2 packages. I see this one says 2 of 2. So I'm assuming 1 of 2 is going to follow hot on the heels. I noticed they gave me 2 tracking numbers, so let's see what's in this one. I actually don't remember. I didn't really pay attention. I just looked up the tracking. Now, usually they pack these things in boxes. Well, as you've seen before, I was kind of surprised they just used bubble wrap this time. But anyway, let's see if we can get in here without destroying the contents. Boy, they really mummified it here. Hold on a second. I'll see if I can try to find a spot where I can get a little bit of leverage with the scissors. There we go. Okay. Alright. Now. Here, you want a better view? Let's zoom in here and you can see me fumbling with the package, which I know is always exciting. Okay, so get in here. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? Sorry, I'll stop that right now. What could it be that has come for me? La 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 la. Sorry, I get excited when I get packages. What can I say? And you want to be very careful. Why am I singing? I think it's the heat. The heat is making me go balmy. Going completely spare. Or no, I guess that's when somebody's pissing you off, isn't he? Ah, drives me spare. Alright. Okay, so we're getting there. Making a bit of headway. Take that out. God, they totally mummified this thing. But, can I get in there, maybe? Well, I don't know. Oh, actually, here, let's take this side. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Rip it! Rip it good! Yes, you can rip it. Just tell me to shut up, or mute me or something, I don't know, whatever. Or just leave comments telling me what a freak I am. Okay, I can feel the contents. Let's see if we can... Trying to lift this up a bit. Really don't want to scratch anything. Oh, that was masterful. That was masterful. A master of baiting. No, sorry. Keep it G-rated. This isn't the HD rant. I can't just say whatever I want. Ooh. Okay. So it looks like this. Hang on. You can't see me. There we go. So, looks like this one has 2. I thought it might be 3, but I'm expecting 5 from this first order. So, and then I just placed another order for 3, and then an order from another place for the last thing that I needed. So, first off, we have He-Man Season 2, or Season 1, Volume 2. So, there you go. So that completes my Season 1 set, which is great. The other half of Grayskull, always good to have. I actually want to repurchase Season 1, Volume 1 at some point because some of you may know Rosie chewed on the one we have. The contents are in perfect condition. It's just the box itself is suffered a little bit of drool damage, so we're going to replace that. And then we have, yes. I totally just got this one for completion's sake. It was $1.99, okay? Storybook Tales. One of the things Filmation did was movie like adaptations, sequels, whatever, based on some classic fairy tale characters. So we got Journey Back to Oz, which actually I'm kind of looking forward to seeing. Looks pretty good. It's from 1974. I didn't realize it was that old. And then we got Happily Ever After, which is an adventure of Snow White, and then A Snow White Christmas. So there you go. Give you a look at the back there. And it's a 3-disc set, so I mean, hey, what the hell, for $1.99, why not, right? So there we go. Alright, so that's it. That's kind of nice. It's nice packaging. Made it look like a book. Anyway, so that's basically it for the package opening / update. Next up, those of you who are on my Twitter will know that fairly recently there was a big sale at Zellers. Now Zellers is a Canadian discount store chain, very similar to Walmart. It's a Walmart type of store. Anyway, they often have bargain bins for DVDs. As I've mentioned them before. I've got a lot of stuff from them before. Whenever something's on sale that catches my eye. So they had a really awesome bargain bin sale a couple weeks ago, and man, I made off like a bandit. But we're going to save that for next time, because I think we've rambled enough for this edition. So until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.